Hello everyone, welcome to the first lesson of our course 100 English Words You Must Know. So, in this lesson, we are going to discuss the words which start with the alphabet A. This lesson is presented by me, Harshita Jain. I am pursuing graduation from Delhi University. My interests include writing, dancing, and photography. If you like my courses, do follow me on Unacademy. This is my profile link. And please do rate, review, and recommend the courses if you like them. Here is the recommend option. The first word that we are going to have is arcane, and the meaning is something that is obscure, secret, and known only by a few. So, something that is not really, disclosed, something that is concealed, something that is cloaked. The synonyms for this word are mysterious, clandestine, and concealed. The professor is an expert in arcane Kashubian literature. So, the Kashubian literature here is arcane. That means that it is known by very few people. So, this is the first word, and this is an adjective. The second word is acquiesce. Acquiesce is a verb which means to agree without protesting. So, something that you do not feel like protesting for, and you agree without any questions or any debates. The sentence that we have is, though Mr. Paul wanted to stay outside and work in his garage, when his wife told him that he had better come into dinner, he acquiesced to her demands. So, what did his wife demand? To have dinner and not work anymore. And he did not protest, but he just agreed and came in. So, this is where we can use acquiesce, right? The third word is alacrity. Okay, now this has a little bit of pronunciation issue. You can call it alacrity, you can call it elacity. That doesn't bother. The meaning is eagerness and speed, and the synonyms are eagerness, willingness, and readiness. Very simple when something is being done with very much enthusiasm, right? So, this is an abstract noun. For some reason, Simon loved to help his friend whenever he could. So, when his friend asked him to settle the table, he did so with alacrity, right? So this is how we use it. So when he Simon loved to help his friend, but so when his friend asked him to set the table, he did this with a lot of willingness. So there you can use elasticity or whatever. The next word is amiable. Now, amiable is an adjective which means having or displaying a friendly behavior and a pleasant manner. Okay, so you're displaying what? If a something that is being displayed is really in a friendly or pleasant manner, you can use the word amiable. So it is an adjective. The synonyms are friendly, cordial, and affable. These can be used interchangeably. Affable is a nice again word. You can use it formally very nicely. An amiable fellow, Neil got along with just about everybody. So why did he get along with everybody? Because he was an amiable fellow. The next word is acumen. Now, acumen means keen insight. It is a noun which stands for keen insight. Okay, so something that is done with close examination. So, the synonyms are awareness, shrewdness, and acuity. And the sentence we have as an example is, because of his mathematical acumen, so because of his mathematical awareness, Larry was able to figure out in minutes problems that took other students hours. Okay, so the problems student took hours to solve, Larry could do it in minutes because she had a great mathematical awareness. The next word is adumbrate. Adumbrate is a verb which means indicating something faintly, or report or represent an outline. So you are not going into details, you're not telling the details, but you're just going into the through the outlines and you're just representing something. The sentence that we have is James Madison adumbrated the necessity that the Senate be somewhat insulated from public passions, right? So this is how you can use adumbrated. So he just outlined the necessity that the Senate be somewhat insulated from public passions. The next word we have is assiduous. Now, assiduous is an adjective which means hardworking and intelligent. The construction workers erected the skyscraper during 2 years of assiduous labor. So it's very easy. It is an adjective, so you can use it before a noun. And how do we use it? We use it when we want to say that something that has been done, something that is going on, is really hardworking and it is really done with diligence. The next word is aberration. Aberration is a noun which means something that differs from the norm. Norm means something that is very usual, something that happens usually, we call it norm. So something that differs from the usual sequence, we call it aberration. And the synonyms are anomaly, deviation and divergence. So something is going on but suddenly something different happens, we call it divergence. So the same is aberration. They describe the outbreak of violence in the area as an aberration, which means that the outbreak of violence does not happen normally. Okay, it is a peaceful place where suddenly violence happened. This is how we use aberration. The next word is avarice. Now, avarice is a noun which means excessive greed, and the synonyms are greed and acquisitiveness. Now, acquisitiveness is again means the meaning is very same, so you can use it interchangeably. And the sentence is he was rich beyond the dreams of avarice. Now, you call it avarice, you call it avarice, it's fine, but the commonly known pronunciation is avarice, so try using that. So it is noun which stands for excessive greed. Okay, so abstract noun naturally, and he was rich beyond the dreams of avarice. Okay, so this is how we use this word. The next word is appease, which means to calm or satisfy. So to calm something down, to satisfy something, is when we use appease. The synonyms are satisfy, fulfill, gratify and indulge. The sentence we have is we give to charity because it appeases our guilt. Okay, so it satisfies our guilt. We're not talking about what sort of guilt, but we're just telling that we give to charity because it satisfies our guilt. So this is how we use appease. So these are the 10 words for the letter A, and in the next lesson we'll continue with the other words. If you like this lesson, please do rate and review the course. If you have any kind of questions, do write in the comment section and form sentences and post there. Bye bye.